You know, out of all the fucking stories I've told involving police or anyone of authority, I cannot believe I haven't told this one. So last night I was talking to a very old childhood friend, someone I've been hanging out with since I was like 10 years old. And when we were really little, okay, he lived in a fucked up area, like a really bad apartment. And it was just filled with scumbags. There was a few drug dealers in the same apartment complex as him, in that same little building. And it was really fucked up. Like, no joke, I used to go there. My mom always used to tell me, she's like, be careful, don't go outside past 8 o'clock, like, be careful. And she used to really freak out, drop me off there because it was such a sketchy area. But she'd always warn me. So one day I went there, okay? She dropped me off. My friend invited me over for 2 nights. I was going to stay there the whole weekend. I was really excited because, like, inside, it was a super nice place. But outside, just not good at all. Like, even going out into the hallways to get your mail, there's some weird ass people in there. But anyway, my mom dropped me off for the weekend at his place, his apartment, and I went in there. We rented some movies, we just played Xbox, do whatever we do, like we always would. We'd either just be watching scary movies and just freaking the fuck out, or playing Call of Duty or NBA or something, just because that's what we did. And we're hanging out, just chilling, playing some Xbox, and my friend's mom asked us, she's like, you guys are getting really hungry, aren't you? And of course, me being the polite little nerd that I am, I was like, no, I'm fine. And my friend's like, you're not fine, we're getting pizza. And I was like, alright. And she ordered us pizza. We got like a fucking huge sheet pizza. Didn't really need it. Kind of too much for us. But we did. We were really excited for it too, because it was like that age where you're just like, the littlest things make you the happiest, you know what I mean? Like pizza or fucking Mountain Dew, just like really little shit. Like your mom would let you play Xbox for an extra 40 minutes and you're just like, fuck yeah, and you just freak out. That's how we felt for this pizza. We were just sitting there waiting, just so happy waiting for this. Like the longest 45 minutes of my life. We're just sitting there waiting to eat this. And all of a sudden we hear a knock on the door, and it was pretty early, you know what I mean? Like, we ordered the pizza like 20 minutes ago, and we didn't think they would make a whole sheet pizza and get a 2-liter and bring it to the place that quick. So my friend goes over to the door, and he looks through the little fucking peephole that he has in his door, and he goes, dude, what the freak? And I was like, what? And he's like, what the freak, man? That's like that's what he would say. He couldn't say what the fuck, so that's what he said. And I was like, whoa, what's going on? He goes, dude, come look at this. And I looked through the peephole, okay? There are fucking U.S. Marshals and like the SWAT team just chilling in the hallway of his apartment, and there's a cop outside. And keep in mind, these fucking cops are just stacked. They have like riot shields, they have the fucking fully automatic rifles, the assault rifles. And it freaked us the hell out, because, you know, me being that little, I was like, okay, what's going on? Like, does my friend have drugs or something? So my friend runs into his mom's room, starts freaking the fuck out, saying that there's police outside, and that, you know, what's going on? It's like, he's just freaking out, and his mom, like, panicked and got up out of bed, came over to the door, answered the door, and we just look out there, and they're all just like, shh. And I look, and there's this cop leaning against the wall, and he told us all to shush, and I was like, what the fuck? So the cop comes inside, they shut the door, obviously, and this cop explains, like, we're having a situation in the building, there's a certain person that lives here that's involved in, you know, some very illegal activity. We can't explain too much now, but we just need to let you know to stay away from doors and windows and be quiet. That's all he said, and he opens the door real quiet, walks out, and just shuts it. And we immediately get this feeling, I mean, at least I did anyway, you know, like that feeling where you see a fight and you're like kind of freaked out, but kind of like, fuck yeah? I don't know why I felt like that. There was a fucking bunch of police officers with assault rifles in the building. Didn't really know why I found that cool. I don't know. I don't fucking know. But we hear this door get slammed, like, open, just, like, busted the fuck open. You could tell they kicked it open. And we just hear fuck tons of yelling going back and forth between either cops and someone else. Because, like, you could hear one side of the yelling didn't sound too professional and kind of sound like swearing. So we heard all this yelling, and my friend, of course, he's looking through the peephole of his door. You can see they were literally right across the hall doing this operation on this guy that lived across there. And they were in there for like another 2 hours, okay? They had the dude arrested. We didn't really know what exactly happened. But they completely fucking raided this guy. They straight up went into his little apartment complex and raided his home completely. And apparently, he was just fucking straight up selling heroin out of his apartment. Yeah, believe it or not. I couldn't even believe it. I didn't find out, obviously, the same night. But the closest we came to seeing like the most is when the pizza guy showed up. Because the pizza dude showed up like 15 minutes after they busted in his house and got the guy. So the pizza guy just kind of had to like walk through this like line of assault rifles and shit and got to our door, and we were just like, yeah, here's your tip, sir, like, sorry about this. And then we just took the pizza and started eating it, but we could kind of see with the door open more of what was going on. And like the whole dude's house or his little apartment complex was so fucked up. Like, it was all flipped around, and like there was tables flipped over. We don't really know why, but now we do, considering there was heroin involved. So I left that night. I called my mom and I told her what happened, and I just left early. But later in the week, my friend's mom actually found out, because she has someone in her family that works at the police department, and they told her exactly everything that happened, like the call that was made, some girl that was involved with him. I guess they were like dating at the time, and they broke up, and I guess she just like completely ratted him out and called the police on him. I don't really know. It's kind of fucked up, but I thought you guys would enjoy this, because It's a childhood story, which just gets always tons of support. Thank you guys for this. If you want to see more, leave a like. And it's a fucking police story. I know you guys love those too. So, yeah, guys, if you enjoyed this and want to see more, leave a like. And I'll see you guys tomorrow with another video. Peace out.